And we're live. What is good, guys? It's Ronald Kabang, also known as Youcapper from Sportsmemo.com. Right next to me is my co-host Kevin Braudis at KB Sports _. If you look in the description below, and if you're on YouTube, you could go to his direct link down there. So make sure you check that out. KB, man, we were 2-2 on Monday there, and we went. We were close to another 3 in one day. Just going through the recap here, Brian Bayo over 4.5 Ks. We hit that one. Lance Lynn under 4.5 Ks. We hit that one as well. Philly's first 5 run line is the one that we were close to hitting. They were up 1-0, I think, in the top of the 5th. And they gave
Corey Dickerson, out of all people,
yeah, right.
2 outs. That was
yeah, exactly. And then the Tigers, they just did not show up. They were a fade with Fado. So overall, 19-16 with 1 walk here, 3.36 units up still. So we're still positive on the year, and we want to continue doing that. And well, let's just get straight into today's card. Oh, I had the banner up already. We'll go with our home run first. The White Sox first 5 run line plus 125. Giolito is actually 7-1-2 in the first 5 innings on the money line here. Opponents are scoring 1.4 per game in the first 5 of those games. He's getting 3 runs per game of support in the first 5 of those games. I think this is one of those spots here. I know I was also looking at Giolito's under Ks here. I mean, because we know that the Guardians, they don't strike out a lot, but at the same time, just because you don't strike out a lot doesn't mean you're gonna get runs. So here in this spot here, I do like the White Sox. I think their lineup is coming up back to normal from what they had last year a little bit. So I think they continue in this streak. And Giolito, like I said, as a favorite here, they're pretty strong. So that's what I was looking at in this one. KB, what were you looking at?
Yeah, so basically just a clear fade of Savali on the other side, brother. Again, the White Sox can come out here and put up some runs versus them, and I think Giolito, we're taking them in the first 5, so nobody go crazy and bet this full game. If you look at what Giolito struggled with, it's the 5th inning, the 6th inning, and the 7th inning. He's getting absolutely rocked that 3rd time through the order, Kabang. So if he can just get us through, man, get us through that first time through the order and that 2nd time through the order and just scrape by in that 5th. That's what it's going to come down to. I really do think. I think if Giolito and the White Sox can score some runs for him, I think we'll be just fine. But let's just say it's close. The 5th inning is going to be the sweat. Again, his 5th, 6th, and 7th inning this year have been his biggest problems. When you look at this 5 ERA, his advanced numbers do show positive regression. And we've seen this guy, man, again, 27 years old. We've seen what he can do before. It's been a bad year, but I think this is a spot where we can attack the White Sox. This is the 4th game of the series. They're going for the split, and I think he can come out here and shove. And even if he doesn't, I think the White Sox can get some runs for him, and I think we can scrape by with the White Sox in the first 5 here, Kabang. So nothing too in-depth in this one. It is our home run play, so it is our lower unit one, but I'm excited about it, man.
Yeah, like you said, it's the home run, our lowest unit, 0.25 unit, but it's plus money, right? Plus 125 here. So going to our triple, we have the A's and Rangers first 5 under 4. This is minus 125. I believe minus 125 might be the highest juice that we've laid on this show. So that's one thing to note, guys. This one here, I think is just really we're backing Blackburn here. He's just a strong pitcher on the road as an under pitcher. Rangers are an under team facing starting right-handed pitchers at home. KB, you want to rock with this one?
Yeah, so I'm definitely, our next 2 plays kind of correlate together. But this one for the triple, Paul Blackburn on the bump for the Oakland A's. This man has been incredible. He is coming off one bad start versus Houston. It was at home, and some reason he's just been getting shelled at home, and Houston's a good-ass baseball team, so I'm not going to take that into consideration. His numbers look amazing, a 1.28 road ERA, a whip close to 1. He's 5-0 on the road. His swinging strike rate is up this year, so I'm happy about that. He has changed up his pitch arsenal a little bit. FIP looks good. Again, I think it's just a good spot to back the Oakland A's here. And also, Kabang, I think when you've looked at these last few games as far as these A's and the Rangers. They're scoring football scores. It was like 18-10. Yesterday was 14-7. The runs are out for these guys. So taking the first 5 under here, I trust Gray and I do trust Paul Blackburn. And I just don't see how this – like, I love taking the first 5 under 4 because, again, it takes 5 to beat you. Both these pitchers do a good job going through the order the first time and second time. So, again, let's just take advantage of that. I think these offenses come back to life. And, again, Gray's numbers look good as well. And I think Oakland and Texas is going to struggle here. I think we get a little pitching duel. The over-under in this game is 7.5. So you're going to give me 4 in the first 5. I'm all about it. It takes 5 to beat us. I think it's a pitching duel today. It's not going to be a run fest. So that is why we are going for the under in the first 5, May.
Yes, sir. And that gets us over to the double, which is our 0.75 unit play. And again, we're going to the same game here. We're going with the A's first 5 money line plus 155. So this is a nice plus money play here on the double. Blackburn on the road has been amazing at 10-0 first 5 money line and run line. All games as a dog too. Teams are just scoring 0.8 runs in the first 5 innings of those 10 games. A's are scoring 3.2 per game in the first 5 innings of those games. I like this spot here, especially at plus 155. We actually used this play as a home run play a few shows ago. We hit that one. It was another plus money play. I think it was like plus 170. We got that one. We're going back to it again, and I even like it a little bit more here on this spot against the Guardians here. KB, what else you have to add on that one?
Yeah, so basically, like we talked about in our triple play, these kind of go together. We're going to need a low-scoring game, but we are taking the A's first 5 on the money line. So let's just say it's 1-1, 2-2. We push. Hopefully, I think I'm all over this game. The A's are going to come out, score a couple early runs off Gray. It's going to be 1, it's going to be 2 runs, and this thing's going to finish 2-1 in the A's favor, and I think it goes under. And I also think the A's cash us the first 5 money line. I do trust Blackburn. Like I said, coming off his worst start of the year, you come out here versus Texas team, and you get a win for your team. I can really see it. And also, Gray, this was a big deciding factor. Gray in the first time through the lineup, in the first inning, he actually has been getting hit, 290 batting average, a 500 slug. So if the A's can just jump out early, Paul Blackburn works with the lead, I think this is a good shot to take the ticket. Also talking about money splits, Texas. So all the public's coming in on Texas right now. Gray is getting backed, and Paul Blackburn, he's used to be one of those guys everybody's starting to getting to know, and he's been like a trendy guy. But after last start, nobody's going to be on him. Public is on Texas, and again, a lot of the money as far as those stats go is coming in on Oakland. So I'm excited to take the A's first 5 here. We got plus money, and we also have the over. Just don't give me 5 runs in the first inning. That would be our worst nightmare. Yep.
even though. Yeah, even if that happens though, we still got plus 155 on the A's. So
yep.
Either way, we'll win here. But we want that 2-1 or 2-0 here in the first 5 innings.
Yep, and good point. Yeah, the big one, guys, is the double A's. So if the A's come out and 6-0, we're not going to be too mad. We made a little cash from that. But I have a good feeling about this game. Me and Youcapper talked about it. I felt like we were all over this one, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. I agree. And we're going to that single here, our 1 unit play. We're going to the Cubs first 5 run line plus 100. I was actually looking at steal on this one on the K prop, and I think KB talked me into just taking the first 5 run line here at plus 100. You get better odds here. The reason why I was looking at steal, he's gone over in his K props in 3 straight. Orioles, they're 4th in K rate versus left-handed pitchers at 24.9%. So I was like, well, I mean, if they're going to strike out that many times in the, especially with Steele starting here as a left-handed pitcher, might as well get the Cubs here in the first 5 run line, because I think they're going to take the lead anyways, and you get better odds at plus 100 rather than minus 105 on minus 110. So KB, I think you talked me into this one. I like this play a lot actually. So go ahead and rock with it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, again, you guys can take the safe route. If you just want to go Cubs first 5 money line, lay the juice minus 140, you guys can do that. But me and Kabang are going a little crazy and doing the run line plus 100. I think it's a great call. We're not playing for pushes. And also, I get it. The Orioles, man, on a 9-game winning streak, they're playing great baseball. How can you fade the Orioles? Again, it's one of those spots you don't really like to go against losing streaks or winning streaks, but this is just a clear spot where Justin Watkins has been pitching good, man. His last 3 games, he's looked fantastic. But when you look at his numbers, lefties are hitting him, righties are hitting him. He does a little worse on the road. He has his no K upside right now. He's really just pitching for contact. His FIP is 4.7. Again, this guy is so due for a bad game, and I think it happens versus the Cubs here. And then again, on the other side, I just don't see where the Orioles score runs. I think that all the runs can come from this Cubs side. Steele has been lights out, and especially at home this year, a 3.14 ERA. Again, his spin rate on his pitches, fantastic. He's not getting barreled. Nobody's putting anything hard on him. A 1.8% barrel rate. Again, no balls in play have been getting hit hard. His FIP is a 3.4. So again, he's due for some positive regression. This is just a clear spot where, yes, the Orioles are high, and if that scares you away, just pass. But the Cubs are coming out here in the first 5. They're scoring some runs off Watkins, and I just don't see the Orioles scoring any runs off Steele. So give me the Cubs first 5. I'll keep it short and sweet, and yeah, that's what I'm running with.
Yeah, man. Just one thing to add here. I wanted to send this trend out real quick. The Orioles, I know they've been streaking, like you said, right? They have a good win streak going on, but in this specific spot here, and we're looking at this first 5, the Orioles as road dogs against starting left-handed pitchers. Like I mentioned earlier, they struggle against the left-handed pitchers, right? So I looked in this spot here, road dogs against starting left-handed pitchers when the total is 8 or less, 0-6 and 1 on the first 5 money line, 1-6 on the first 5 run line. So there's a lot of support here to back the Cubs and fade the Orioles in this specific spot against the starting left-handed pitcher. They were blanked the last few games as well against the Yankees and the Mariners. So this is definitely a spot here that I think we're in good position to take advantage of fading the Orioles. Normally you don't want to go against streaks like this, but this is just a spot that we see that benefits us. So
yeah,
that is our
match. The Cubs lineup today, as far as I'm pretty sure it's just a projected lineup, but usually it's pretty spot on. Their Cubs batters versus Watkins pitch arsenal. I love this spot for the Cubs to score some runs. I thought about a team total, but then I was like, you know what? I trust Steele a ton. So again, give me first 5. Again, Watkins is going to have a blow up game here, and again, the O's are not going to be able to get their bats going versus Steele. So it's just a clear play. The streak ends today. I'm sorry for anybody out there if you're an Orioles fan. But even if the Cubs win first 5 and the Orioles win, we all cash. So Kabang, it could happen like that, man. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, the chat here brings up a good point. It's just hard to fade MLB streaks for me, though, with Joey. But at the same time, there's spots here. I mean, if you look at the streak that they're on, did they really face someone that was a strong strikeout lefty, or, a lefty that strikes out at a higher rate? So that to me, that's just a spot here that I feel like, the Orioles have maybe, they've obviously gone in a positive trajectory, but you still got to pick your spots, right? I mean, there's no way that we can just get away from this here when we see a lot of positive trends and stats that back the Cubs in the first 5 here.
Yeah, you can't win forever, Kabang, right? And we're taking first 5, so I like it, bro.
There you go. And this is just a recap of our plays for today. Our home run is the 0.25 unit. We're going with the White Sox first 5 run line plus 125. The triple is the 0.5 unit play. A's Rangers first 5 under minus 125. Again, that's the highest juice that we've laid on this show. So that's just something that we want to add to that. The double A's first 5 money line plus 155. We're backing Blackburn here in this spot here. In the Cubs first 5 run line plus 100. We're fading the Orioles against lefties. That is our 4 plays, guys. Hopefully we go 4-0. We're still waiting to hit this cycle, KB. We're still waiting to hit this cycle today. Hopefully this is the spot here. I like the 4 plays we got going on. KB, anything else before we get going?
No, let's get it, man. I got 2 units on these Cubs first 5, so that's my top play of the day. I'm pumped up. Kabang. Let's 100%. Go 4-0 for one time, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that is the end of the show, guys. Thanks to all who tuned in on YouTube and on Twitter. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before you bounce. Make sure you check out the links in the description as well. There's a link to KB's daily podcast with his homie Riley. It's called the Bettors Box Podcast, so definitely check that out. His Twitter is on there. The chalkboard community that myself, Finesse, and Chris host, that is on there as well. I think you have one as well, KB. So I'm going to need your link as well so I can put that down in the description. So KB has also as it has a chalkboard community as well. So, and that's MLB specific, or
MLB specific,
there
man.
you
Yep.
go, there you
We'll
go.
say basketball for you, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that is the also as always, I always have to end with this, guys. Please remember, whether you fade us or follow us, it's on you to make that call. Good luck on all your actions. Till next time, peace.